Now, one of the things that you have to do before you come back to India is obviously you need to fill your IMUGA form from the Maldives government, make it a departure form, fill it. But the other thing that you need to do when returning to India is making sure that you have filled Air Suvidha form. Now, I had a bit of a drama when I was coming back to India. I was there a couple of hours before the boarding, and I had forgotten to fill Air Suvidha form. And as soon as I went to the the check-in gate, the check-in agent asked me if I filled the Air Suvidha form, and when I said no, he said I need to fill it and come back. So I thought, how long can it take to fill a form? And I headed to fill it up. And for starters, I didn't have Wi-Fi, so connecting to Wi-Fi was a bit of a task at the airport. And then once I opened the Air Suvidha form, which is essentially a health declaration form for coming to India, the website was fine. I opened it on my phone. Filling the form was pretty straightforward. The usual details: your name, your address, your date of birth, passport number, and all that stuff. But there comes a point where it says you need to upload a PDF certificate of your passport, and then a PDF certificate or PDF copy of your COVID vaccination certificate. Now, on your phone, if you don't have a PDF version and you have an image version, you'll have to download an app, you have to convert it into PDF and then upload it, which is a bit of a task. And this is a bit of a cumbersome task. It should have the site should have generally accepted any forms of PDF, BMPs, anything that is valid to make it easier for the customer. But no, they wanted a PDF file and less than 1 MB each. So normally if you convert a PNG or a JPEG file into PDF, it usually is more than 1 MB, and now we have to compress it to make it less than 1 MB. Too much of a task. So thankfully I had my laptop with me handy, so I opened it, connected to the internet, and then within probably about 15 minutes I was able to fill my form. But by then the check-in line had grown longer. It took an hour for me to check in, and then literally I was the last person on the flight to Colombo. I was coming to Bangalore via Colombo, and I was the last person to get on the flight. So yes, if you're returning back to India, make sure you fill the Air Suvidha form well in advance, either the night before or the morning of your flight, and keep a screenshot of I think it's the account number or a customer reference number that shows, or the email copy that you receive from Air Suvidha, that when you fill in, keep a copy of that handy and show it to the agent as soon as you are about to check in, and things will be really smooth if you do that. Hopefully this is helpful.